What is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome back to episode number 39 of Lyon Live here in Football Manager 2019. It's a massive day. You guys know what's happening. It's a double cup final end of season special. Yes, what a season it has been. 2 games left, PSG and Manchester City. Of course, if you watched to the end of last episode, you know that the squad is in a little bit of a predicament. We had like 4 injuries in the last kind of week of the season, including Lopez, our first choice goalkeeper. That leaves us with a massive problem at the back, one that we don't really have a solution to. Lyon is the only other goalkeeper registered in our Champions League side. So because I've got to play him in the final, I almost feel like, we should probably play him in the French Cup as well, just so he's not completely thrown in cold, I guess, in the Champions League final. Even I think that would be a tiny bit harsh. Of course, if you want to catch up on the series before we go into today's episode, do check out the playlist in the description. If you don't watch the series that often and you enjoy it, I do recommend going back and watching it, because this has been all just, 100% live. It's been really fun kind of seeing the season unfold. And additionally, just one other little thing before I get too much further into this. If you are watching this video and you don't want spoilers, don't look at the comments, because inevitably the comments will just spoil the results of today's finals for you. But anyway, in terms of our team, I'm very happy with where we've kind of gone this year in terms of winning the league. I mean, absolutely superb. But besides that, I want to go for the treble. I want to try and get the treble. Whether or not it's realistic, I will let you guys be the judge. I definitely think it's going to be tough, these next 2 games, particularly with the injuries we've had. But then this whole season's been tough and we've done as well as we have. So I want to believe that we have the quality to get through here. You can see Moise Ken and also William Gabels, kind of our youth prospects, I guess, for the future, really. They've just improved a lot. I also realised, and you might have noticed it on the club page, Gabels has become our top goal scorer in the league. Where are we? We want to be on home, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you can see here, Gabels, 22 goals for the season. Just as a reminder, he joined us in January, having played 2 league games for Monaco and not been really given an opportunity to play. We've given him it, and he's just kind of taken the chance with both arms. But anyway, I'm nervous getting into this, I'll be honest. There's so much on the line, really, and I think for both games we are underdogs. Despite the fact PSG didn't do that well in the league this year, it's not going to be easy to beat them. You can see kind of our team here. There's problems. I mean, the good news is that we do actually have, a team. We have a team. Great. Well done, Jack. We have a team of depth. So despite the fact we are without Depay, Aouar, Trincao and Lopez, I do feel like we can cope and we can still field a very strong 11. We do lose a lot of strength in depth, I feel like, with the injuries, particularly to Aouar and Depay and Trincao. Those are 3 players who, despite kind of being rotation options, I mean, you can see here, Aouar's got 39 appearances, including sub-appearances. Trincao's got 33. Depay's got 35. Make no mistake, these are big players for us that are missing. But obviously in their place, we do have some very capable players. So anyway, before we get into this game, actually, let's just look at our starting 11. So in goal, we're going to go with Lyon. Lopez is out for the rest of the season, our first choice goalkeeper. He's been the best goalkeeper in the league as far as I'm concerned. And for the last 2 years, he really has been a rock at the back. Lyon here, you can see 3 games at the start of last season he played for us. I think Lopez was suspended at the time. In that time, he got 3 clean sheets. So going into this game, he's never conceded for me. Which is, I mean, that's not going to last, I don't think. But if it does, I'll be very proud of him. At left back, we're going to go with Mendy. Obviously, very good young option. At right back, we are going to go with Kenny Tete. At centre back, it's going to be our partnership of players that we've signed during our time here. It's going to be Wallace. And alongside him, we're going to go with Lenglet. Just 2 exceptional centre back options, let's be honest. I really feel like this guy deserves a shot in the national team. Hopefully, he's going to get that. Ahead of them, it's going to be Toussaint and Ndombele, 2 kind of hometown heroes. I say that, Ndombele only joined the club 2 years ago from Amiens, so I'll let you decide if he's a hometown hero. I'm going to claim he is. But yeah, obviously a fantastic centre mid, linked with Manchester United in real life. He's done wonders for us. Moise Ken is going to be out on the left. Top, we are going to go with Traore on the right. We're going to go with Gabels, obviously, as the striker. And I feel like our key player, who, if he gets injured, I'm just going to throw my toys out the pram and cry. Nabil Fekir is going to be leading for us today. So anyway, let's get into this. I know you're probably sat there thinking, oh man, I should just skip to the Champions League final. Let me tell you now, when we play PSG, it's always entertaining. Whether or not that's for the right or wrong reasons, I'll let you decide. I think to start today's game, by the way, we're actually going to go with the kind of trio of centre-mid systems. Of course, I feel like during our time here, one thing that we've done a really, really good job of at the club is basically, simply put, just kind of countering teams. You know, we've got three very similar systems. We have our controlling style of play for where we really want to get a stranglehold on the game. We have a more direct attacking system. That's one for when we're chasing games. If a team is looking to hit us on the break, that's a system I like to go to. And then, of course, we have this system here with the three centre-mids where we really try and stifle out creativity of big teams. And make no mistake, PSG are a good team. They are very good players, and they're going to have moments of quality and punish our mistakes. So we've got to be at our absolute best. I mean, worst case scenario, we lose both cup finals today, and I will legitimately be heartbroken. If I was going to pick one of the two, I would ask for the Champions League to come home to Lyon. But, you know, Man City in Football Manager this year are very, very good. Yes, we've knocked out Tottenham. Yes, we've knocked out Liverpool. Yes, we've knocked out Porto. But I feel like Man City are kind of a step above all of those players. Teams, and the players on those teams. You can see we're approaching half-time here. It's not been a classic final so far here. PSG, with possession, just before half-time, probably one of the best times you can score in a football match. It would be a real sucker punch. Belotti, clean through. Can Jorgelin stop it? Of course he can. What's happening? Get it out. He's dealt with it. Questions asked of, could he step up to the occasion? I mean, he did there with that save. Could we hit them on the break now? Bertrand Traoré, he's running like the wind. And the wind stopped blowing. He's been knocked over. And, it's going to be 0-0 at half-time. Hardly a classic. They had a lot of the ball without doing a great deal. I'm a little bit concerned about us not creating enough. Jorgelin has lost confidence. Right, no, you were very good. I'm happy. Now he's now switched off. Not ideal. I mean, to be fair, he saved the one thing that came his way. So, I just feel like with this game, maybe we should just be a little more attacking in our play. So with that in mind, I'm going to go to the direct attacking system. I could try and control the game with our other 4-2-3-1, but just given how good PSG's individuals are, I feel like that's just a battle we're going to struggle to win, especially at a neutral ground. If we were at home, I might be a little more kind of keen, I guess, to do that. But anyway, could we score immediately? That would be the dream, wouldn't it? Ball headed away. But I mean, the thing is, we're being very, very competitive at the moment, which is one of the biggest factors, I feel like. Playing PSG, you look at their kind of team, Neymar, Mbappe, Belotti. That's a nutty front three that we are, at the moment, largely keeping quiet. Anyway, they're making some changes. 25 minutes left. I think we should start to make some changes as well. Fekir's taken a knock. Oh my! If he's out for the Champions League final, I might cry. And some people would say that would be an overreaction. I think it would be entirely justified. Mendy is struggling a little bit at left back, and he's on a booking, but Moreno's carrying a knock, so I don't really want to risk him. Due to all the injuries we've not got the greatest options off the bench. So with that in mind, we're going to bring in Dani Olmo, who's a very, very good creative player, and Saint-Maximin. We're going to try and inject some pace into the attacking midfield positions. I believe this game would go straight to extra time and then penalties. I probably should have checked that before we came into this. I feel like it must do. But anyway, I mean, this is assuming that there's not going to be a goal in the last 20 minutes, and I feel like you'd expect there to be one. Draxler's just come on off the bench for Mbappe, and what a ball that is to Belotti. I'm not sure why Jorgelin has tried to stop that with his foot. Answers on a postcard. What was he doing? Belotti scores. PSG take the lead in this game. I mean, demand more. We've got to get shouty. Draxler on off the bench for Mbappe. I thought that was a bold sub. It turns out it was a good decision. We are missing Lopez in goal. I don't care what anyone says. Jorgelin, someone needs to explain to him he can use his hands. Like, he's allowed to do that. I know it's a bit of a confusing concept of all the players in front of him not using their hands, but he can use them. Anyway, there's still time in this game. And it's a very even game at that. We've just not quite created enough. But we have brought on some players on off the bench who I think can make an impact for us. And, well, they link up there. St. Maximin, options in the middle. Gebels is there, and he finds the back of the net. Take a bow. What a signing he was in January. With 10 minutes left, we fight back immediately. We've been on the back foot for a lot of this game. PSG created the better chances. Danny Olmo to St. Maximin. The two subs linking up. The cross was superb. The finish as well. On the volley. Just kind of caresses the ball into the top corner. It was stroked in. It wasn't hit hard. It wasn't hit aggressively. He just nudged it on its way. And it finds its way into that top corner. And we're back in this, albeit slightly undeservedly. But then again, given PSG's quality, I feel like they were always going to have the better of the game. We just had to take the chances that came our way. And we've done it early on, but now we need to stay switched on. They have the ball here. They're bringing it forward. Draxler, acres of space to run into. Tries to play it through to Neymar. He should score that. He does score that. I mean, our celebrations have lasted 1 minute. It's a footballing disaster. Neymar Jr. tucks it away into the bottom corner. Draxler, I mean, he looks like he's been a pretty good sub, doesn't he? Just wondering of our team what we could change. I'm going to take off Ndombele and I'm going to bring in Lucas Romero for him. And Olmo, I mean, mate, you've got to go on attack. You've got to go on the attack duty. We've got to commit a few men further up the field. We need a goal. Could we score immediately? Surely not. St. Maximin can't beat the first man. It's going to end the highlight there. That's the pointless substitute highlight. I want to believe that something is still going to happen in this game. There's still 8 minutes left. I mean, what's happening, boys? Are we okay? There we go. The sub's been made. Everyone, panic over. Demand more. We have a corner. We're good from set pieces. St. Maximin back post. Is that a penalty? Oh my God! There's a penalty. The drama starts early. Who's taking it? Gebels, please. Fakir's come off, of course. He steps up. He hits. Is saved by Areola. It's a disaster. I didn't feel confident as he stepped up. Toussaint to Olmo. Mendy, surely not. Can he get it in? Moise Ken crosses it. It's in the back of the net. We missed a penalty. We score a minute later. The same highlight. What has just happened? Kimpembe has just had a mare. Mendy whips it in. I'm almost in tears. Moise Ken crosses it. Oh my gosh. Drama here to the last kick of the game. It's 2-2. I mean, what a final. There's 5 minutes of added time and they're on the attack. You wouldn't put it past either team for one of them to get a goal. Verratti, surely not. Draxler. Oh my God. That was a bit close for comfort, wasn't it? I hope people didn't skip to the Champions League final because this might be better than that game. Mendy to Kien. What can he do? He switches the play unsuccessfully. Lucas Romero, get back in position. Where are you going? Mendy wins it. They've got men over on this side. Kehrer to Belotti. Surely not. Draxler. I mean, Draxler's just torn us apart. Verratti. Bentancur wide at the post. You know what? I'm going to change things here. I'm going back to the 5-man mid... No, I'm not. I'm not going back to the 5-man midfield, but we'll switch Olmo back to support. That's what we'll do. Oh my gosh, my heart rate. I can't deal with this, boys. I can't. There is a minute left, and there might well be another highlight here with 40 seconds left on the clock. Not like this. Mendy wins it to Gebels. Surely not. We've got men on the break here. Mendy, get it forward. He does. Olmo. Run on Olmo. Can't win it, but Gebels is there. Have a go. Surely not. 15 seconds left. It's a great tackle by Neymar. Doing his defensive duties well. Back to the keeper. We'll try and force an error. Oh my God. Is that a shot? Gebels, keep it. He's not going to keep it in, Jack. Calm down. Calm down. Right. I mean, it's a good game, innit? For the neutral, not for my heart. I'm far from pleased. Stop losing confidence, Georgialin. Can we make another sub, or are we all out of subs? Okay, we do actually get an extra sub. That's not the sub I want to do, though. I'm sorry, Marcelo. I don't want to bring you on. I'm tempted to bring in Kien's not had a good game. We're going to bring in Joseph Martinez. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I mean, to be fair, he's got 8 goals for us this year, but last year 2 goals was pretty poor. If he scores now, he goes into Lyon folklore forever. And that's what he's got to do for us. I mean, how are we in this game? How are we in it? I like this. A replay starting from their kind of goal kick, although it's to Bernat, who has lots of space to run into. Where are we defensively here? Do I want to go to the 5-man midfield? If we concede now, we're not going to be able to. Oh my gosh, Georgian has just had a mare, but it's offside! Hold the phone! Belotti's wandered into an offside position. Pause it while we make these changes. Right, we're going to the 5-man midfield because, frankly, we are just getting torn apart with tired legs. And I'd like us to be a little more solid at the back. Georgian spills it. I mean, questionable goalkeeping. I mean, they've had 7 shots on target and he saved 5 of them. He's done fine, hasn't he? Let's be honest. It's the 101st minute. And we're starting with possession. I want to believe. Kenny Tete lumps it forward to Gabels. Run on, Gabels. Run. What a touch. Tight angle. Can he finish it? No, it's saved away. It was always going to be a tricky angle to score from. But that was one of our best chances of the game. And now they're on the attack. What a tackle that is by Toussaint. I mean, PSG pressing very high up the pitch. We've got fresh legs in the final thirds. Gabels on his lonesome here. Where is the support? Where is the cavalry? Oh my gosh. I mean, he's confident in it, isn't he, the young lad? He's only 18, bless him. Oh, right. I mean, there's not a great deal to do, is there? Other than watch the madness play out. There is 15 minutes left here. And then we would go to penalties, which, I mean, given the fact we've missed a penalty is concerning, isn't it? Saint-Maximin, surely not. Surely not. Decision-making, 0 right there. I know you can't have 0 for an attribute in Football Manager. Don't question me. Demand more. 10... I'm going to go attacking as well, despite the fact we're playing the crowded midfield. Set piece here. Saint-Maximin crosses in. Lenglet's there. It hits the woodwork. Rebound. It's a free kick to them. Calm down, everyone. I'm losing my mind. I am... Oh, there's another highlight. There's highlight after highlight. We did just hit the woodwork during that. Saint-Maximin. I mean, we're the team in the ascendancy. Go on, Saint-Maximin. Frederic Gabels. Go on. Martinez. Crosses it. Blocked away. Oh, now we could be hit on the break. Although, we've got time here. Lenglet. To Mendy. Martinez. What can you do? Back to Mendy. Give it to Mendy, Toussaint. Where are you going, Martinez? Where are you going? Okay, that's okay. I'm fine. Mendy. To Lucas Romero. Go on. Have a go. I mean, he's a defensive midfielder. To be fair, he scored a handful from that position this year, so I'm not going to criticise him. We're going to penalties, folks. It's absolute madness. My heart can't take this. We are lacking penalty takers. Yeah, we did take off for Kier as well. Let's hope that isn't a bad injury for him. I don't know what to do. I want to move Martinez up the order because whilst he's got not great penalty at 5, he has got good finishing and composure, which does come into it. It's okay. I mean, let's just do that. We don't have good penalty takers. We need a miracle. Gabels, get us off to a flyer. I know you missed a penalty in 90 minutes. Show us your worth. He steps up. He's missed again. He's missed again. What is happening? Neymar now for PSG. Georgian, you can be a hero here. Not with that one. No one's saving that penalty, to be fair, so I can't throw him under the bus for that one. Lucas Romero. What can you do, my friend? I mean, that's a blooming good penalty, innit? Straight into the top corner. I mean, we need PSG to miss one or Georgian to save one. Could Verratti crumble? He does crumble. Well, no, Georgian saves it. He crumbles. We'll say he crumbled. It sounds better. Right, Saint-Maximin will build a statue in your honour as an actual saint if you can score. Oh, I mean, it's another great penalty. Suddenly, we've gone from being on the back foot, missing the opening penalty, to having our noses ahead here. PSG, to keep things all even after 3 penalties each. Belotti into that bottom corner. It was a good little penalty, to be fair. Right, Dani Olmo, 22 years old, the young Spaniard, under pressure. What can he do? He steps up. Oh my gosh, he smashes it into row G. I would say row Z, but that would be an exaggeration. It only went like 8 rows back. Anyway, Thiago Silva. I mean, he's a centre-back. He can't score. He can score. Right, we have to score this. We have to score and they have to miss. Who's taking it for us? It's Wallace. I'd be lying if I was to say I was confident that we can turn this around from this position. Oh, imagine losing this final on penalties. We ended up with more shots than PSG in kind of the 120 minutes. Right, Wallace, what can you do? Steps up. I mean, he scores it. The pressure's now on PSG again. If they score, they've won. Georgian, can you be the hero? Can you do it? The Celso is going to be the man to step up for them. Or is it Lo Celso? Who knows? Answers on a postcard again. Georgian, please, my friend. Can he stop it? No. No, he can't. PSG win the penalty shootout. Oh, that hurts. I don't know how I feel about the black confetti. I mean, the issue in Lyon Live is I don't now get to go away and kind of reset. I have to keep commentating. We were underdogs. The fact we've lost on penalties hurts. Fekir, please don't be a serious injury. I need you available in a week. Panic over, everyone. Panic over. Oh, I mean, runners-up is good. Is it good enough? Probably not. If we're being honest. Probably not. Oh, man. That's a kick to the gonads. Right, we go again, boys. I mean, Georgian's in goal for us. Please pray for us. How good is Man City's team in this save? Let's have a look. I mean, it looks quite good. Aguero's still their top goal scorer. They have got Icardi. I mean, yeah, it's a good team, innit? I think I'm curious. Can we check what their wages are for the year? I just want to compare it to ours. Team detailed. So if we look here, their salary per year is £205 million. I think ours is like 65. I want to say. We checked it last episode. What is it? 68, 69 almost. I mean, they have a little bit more money to spend on their players than we do. And I think that might show the quality of the two sides. But we're used to being underdogs. So we'll do our best. We will do our best. We've got a few players on international duty, which is good. Saint Maximin included in the French squad for the European Championships is good. A little bit surprised, to be fair, because he's not played super regular football for us this year. But I don't know. He played a role in that final, even if we did lose it. Oh, I mean, that was only the French Cup final. Imagine if we lose both finals. Part of me... See, is it weird for me to say that I'd almost be in... This is going to sound weird, but if we win the Champions League final, I will be a little annoyed. Because it's a bit like, that's the big thing you strive towards. And when I started this kind of save here at Lyon, I did not think we'd be in a Champions League final after 2 years. Tete's injured. Why is everyone I love getting injured? Please, no more injuries. But yes, just going back to what I was saying. It's, obviously, I feel like the long-term aspiration with any save like this Lyon one is to win the Champions League and kind of create a little bit of a dynasty. If we do win this against Man City, and it's a big if, because I genuinely don't think we can. I know I shouldn't be saying that too loudly, but the reality is that we do have a worse squad. We're suffering from a lot of injuries. We're going to be underdogs. But if we were to win it, like, it's kind of like, what else is there to strive towards? I guess it's about kind of showing that this wasn't a fluke. Also, I forgot to... I clicked the wrong praise option on Gabel's there. So that was good. Well done, Jack. Pat on the back. Oh, right. Emotionally, Jack, you need to reset, my friend. I mean, how much would we sell Fekir for? He's just so valuable. He doesn't really have a price. I've got his asking price set at 120 million. I feel like that's generous if we were to sell him for that. That might sound mad. Right. Let's just look at our team selection. We're playing Man City. I think we have to play the 5-man midfield. I don't feel like we've got much of a choice. Can we have... Oh, okay, we can have more subs with the Champions League final, I guess. So we can just add a lot more options here. Which does mean that Depay, for example, who's injured, we can bring in. Okay, so we can have up to 12 players on the bench. I might as well include Rashford as an attacking option, I guess. Even though he's barely played for us since he joined us on loan. So Memphis, he did a fitness test. He shouldn't be selected. Trincao, 75 minutes. So Trincao could play if we get really desperate in the final third, but Depay probably won't risk him, but we'll have him in the matchday squad. Tete, of course, is injured, so we've got to bring in Lucas Romero for him. And then, well, Kenny Lala, you might as well play. Oh, Lopez did a fitness test. Recommended not to be selected. What was his injury? It's a pulled... Is it bad that I'm kind of tempted to risk him? Memphis just isn't ready. I just think the difference between Jorginho and Lopez is pretty huge. I mean, you can see the difference there. Worst comes to worst, Lopez gets injured and I have to bring him on for Jorginho, who will be on the bench, and I have to waste a sub. And I know I'm recommended not to play him, but his condition isn't that bad, and it's a hamstring injury. Oh, I'm really tempted to chance it. Let me know in the comments, would you chance it? That's what I want to know. Would you risk it for a chocolate biscuit? I feel like I will. I'm going to. You can't talk me out of it now. In terms of the team, I think we're going to stick with this squad. We don't have a great deal of options because of some of the injuries that we have. You know, some of our better rotation options are unfortunately carrying knocks or not able to play the full game. But make no mistake, this is one of our strongest 11s that we could play. Just going back to the point that I don't think I really finished. In terms of, obviously, this save game, if we win the Champions League, brilliant. I want to try and win it back-to-back. I want to try and win it repeatedly and prove that this wasn't a fluke, especially in the league domestically, as we saw against PSG. Going toe-to-toe against them, I feel like we're an even match, but was definitely not the better team. That's kind of where I want to be with Lyon here. So I think there's plenty of years left, regardless of the result today. And as I said, we go into this game, we're not really favourites, but if we can win it, it's going to be huge for us. Am I ready to go into this? Are you ready for me to go? I'm nervous. Oh, I just remembered. I've been wearing a suit the whole time. Dun, dun, dun. I mean, it's not that exciting. No, look, it's Champions League final. I'm dressing up for the occasion. I couldn't find a tie. I didn't think we'd get to a final this year, so I didn't look for the tie until it happened. Obviously, lots of you guys asked me to have a face cam in my videos. If you'd like it, we'll have more of it. If it doesn't bother you, brilliant. It's going to be a little bit in the way. I don't have the budget for a green screen, but you're going to get to see my emotions at the very least. And I'll tell you now, I've been wearing this for the whole episode. It's really blooming warm, so let's just get into this game. Man, I am nervous. Lopez in goal is a bold call. I want to know if you do it, because I don't know if I should be or if I shouldn't be, but I'm just going to do it and worry about it later. Right. This Man City team is pretty blooming good, innit? They've got Icardi. He's got 19 finishing, 18 composure and 20 off the ball. He's pretty good at attacking. They've got Pellegrini in their team alongside De Bruyne. They're playing company at defensive midfielder. That might be something that we can have a little bit of joy with. Sané, Bernardo Silva, it's a good team, innit? They've not got the same injury problems, or if they have, you can't tell because their team's so good. Anyway, lads, let's see what we can do here. It's the Champions League final, a chance to write yourself down in folklore. I know we're the underdogs. We've been underdogs in a lot of the games that we've been drawn in this. We've knocked out 2 Premier League teams already. Let's make it one more with Man City here. Right, let's get into this. I mean, could we score from... That would be good. Kien. Goebbels. I mean, I actually believed for a second. For a second, I really wanted... I wanted to believe. I don't normally wear a suit for the Champions League finals. You might remember Gibraltar Apex. Was that 3 or 4 years ago now? In that, I lost 2 Champions League finals in a row wearing a suit before I decided that the suit was bad luck. This is that suit. I may never wear it again for FM19. Bertrand Traore. I mean, Trincao, you're coming back from injury. I got told you could play 75 minutes. You're coming on now. I hope you can last if we have to go to extra time. I mean, the good news here... I was about to say the good news is here. They've not had a shot yet, but there's a set piece here. We have to get it clear. Romero to Icardi. De Bruyne whips it in. Just get it out, please. Fekir. That'll do. Goebbels. He's got an option on his left in Kien. Finds him as well. Can we bring the ball forward? Kien. What a run. Passes it to Goebbels, who hits it. Take a bow. Let's go. The 2 young prospects of their future link up. Goebbels has scored again. I mean, he's proven himself to be a big game player. Kien, what a run this is, by the way. Just drifts inside. Record transfer. I mean, remove the label from him. Superb dribbler, Moise Kien, is the new name. Remember it. £35 million spent by my board. They're geniuses. Toussaint to Fekir. What can we do? He crosses it to Mendy. There's options. There's options. Trincao, it's a tight angle pass. No, that was a chance. I mean, so far they're yet to have a shot, which after 40 minutes, I don't care if it's been the most boring game ever. That's fine. We have a set piece for Kick. Go on, my son. Have a go. Did that hit the crossbar? It did. It did. It hit the bar and went over. Good effort. Not the classic final like the last one at half-time. It's only 1-0. I'm pleased, boys, with how it's going. Keep it up. Just keep it going now. Part of me's tempted to switch to extended highlights for the second half. No, I can't. I'm sorry. That's going to give me too much emotional turmoil. I can't deal with that. I mean, Lopez so far, don't want to touch wood. He's holding up. He's holding up okay. Okay, this is concerning, isn't it? He's kicking. He's gone short. He's minding his hamstring. Lenglet, what can you do? Fekir. Now of Ndombele. Fekir lumps it forward. Go on, Goebbels. Go on. He's got the pace. He runs past. It's just wide of the post. It was so close. Oh my gosh. 25 minutes left. I kind of need to hold on to a sub because of a few players that we've got playing through injuries. Do I want to change things for the sake of it, or do I just stick with things? You know what? I think I just stick with things. No one's having an awful game for us. Let's demand more from our players just quickly. Get them a bit more focused, but we are just killing... Man City have had their first shot on target after 75 minutes. I'm thinking about making a change. I'm just going to... We'll just watch the clock go. Keep trickling by. Oh no, they've got a chance maybe. What a tackle, Kien. It's coming back though. Mendy out wide. Not like this. They've done nothing all game. Lenglet just out now. Out. That's okay. That's a great ball. I'm not even mad. Kien, what can you do? Look at him. Look at him run. Pass it to Goebbels. They've linked him again. Goebbels finished. Blocked. Just couldn't quite get the shot away. I mean, there's 2 minutes. Oh no, not like this. Sané hits it. Lopez, good stop. That'll do. That'll do. If we just... I think we've won. I think we're actually going to win this in potentially the most boring Champions League final in history. The entertainment was in the PSG game. The 5-man midfield has worked. I mean, I don't want to speak too soon here. There's 20 seconds left, Jack. Trincao. I mean, this will do. Kill off the game in the corner, lads. I mean, that's it. That's game over. Oh my God. It's the worst game of football you've ever seen. We had 2 half chances, 1 clear-cut chance. They did nothing all game. The 5-man midfield, I call it a 5-man midfield. I know some people have been saying, Jack, it's a 4-3-3. I feel like it's more of a 5-man midfield the way that we drop back with it. It just worked. We don't even need to take it. Gabels has scored £25 million, well spent. I mean, that is a better colour of confetti. It's not the best Champions League final you've ever seen here on YouTube. But we won it. Lopez with an injury. Inspired move. Apparently he should return to training in 7 days. Give him the whole summer off now. He doesn't need to play anymore. A win was predicted for Man City, and apparently we could hold on for a draw until the 90th minute with a little bit of luck. I mean, let's be honest, there was no luck involved here. The 5-man midfield has worked wonders. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for me to upload these tactics to the Steam Workshop kind of as a trio. I'm going to try and do that in the next week. I might even do an additional video where we kind of talk about the tactics. Oh my gosh, we've actually won it. Traore's out for 2 to 3. Have the summer off, Bertrand. I mean, we can't sell him now, which was something I was hoping for. We do have to pay out some Champions League bonus. We get 17 million. I mean, one of these teams is not like the others. It's Spurs. Okay, that's not funny, Jack. That's not funny. Gabels. I mean, praise him. Champions League final goal scoring, Gabels, alongside Champions League final assisting Moise Kean. Oh my gosh, biggest overachieve. I mean, we'll take that. How have we managed that? Genuinely, I don't. Was it the suit? Maybe. We have no money to spend this summer. One of the biggest challenges now is going to be trying to go on from this and kind of have sustained success, because our squad is probably going to get ripped to shreds. Like, realistically, there is going to be a lot of offers for a lot of our players, and it's going to be difficult to fend off interest. But, I mean, let's not worry about that. That's tomorrow's problem. Today's problem is, well, it's not even a problem. We've won the blooming Champions League. How have we managed that? Let's just relive it. I mean, look at that run. A group of death with Bayern and Barcelona. Let's remember, we beat Barcelona 3-2. We knocked out Liverpool on away goals. We knocked out Tottenham. We knocked out Porto 7-4 on aggregate. And then, look, I'm sorry it wasn't the most entertaining of finals. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. But I did what had to be done, and it's worked absolute blooming wonders for us. They did nothing. I mean, look at this team. Bernardo Silva went off on a 6.4. I don't know what. I did not expect that. I thought maybe we could get a smash and grab, but to win in that manner is just crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I think for episode 40, it'll be the end of season live com and a bit of a review. We'll go through all of this kind of end of season award stuff next time around, I think. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I feel actually a little bit emotionally exhausted after that. But yeah, next episode we'll do the end of season review. We'll probably start with the summer as well, transfer window. I know you guys absolutely love it, so obviously keep an eye out for that. Massive thank you as well to all of you who have been watching and enjoying this series. If you have enjoyed today's episode, do drop a like on it. Let's just go for something mad. Let's go for 500 likes. I don't think it can be done. Prove me wrong. And well, yeah, hopefully I see you guys on the next one. Yeah, I don't know how to end this. I'm flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted. It's a good word, flabbergasted. That is how I feel right now. Lost for words, which isn't ideal when you're doing a commentary. Anyway, I could ramble on till the cows come home, but we should just end things here, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed Lyon Live. Back again, of course, tomorrow, starting season 3, wrapping up season 2. And yeah, well, hopefully I see you guys for that one. It is me, Jack, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.